In the year 1734, in the heart of the Caribbean, there existed a mysterious island known as Obsidian Isle, surrounded by treacherous waters and concealed by an ever-present shroud of fog. This accursed land held a secret that set shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned sailors. Legends spoke of an ancient curse that befell those who dared to venture too close, a curse that turned men into shadows and shadows into harbingers of doom. Captain Nathaniel Blackthorn, a fearless and cunning pirate, heard whispers of the island's dark secret from a weathered old sailor in a dimly lit tavern. Driven by an insatiable thirst for riches and glory, Blackthorn gathered a crew of hardened men, each with their own tales of woe and avarice. The crew set sail aboard the infamous ship, the Raven's Revenge, a vessel renowned for surviving the deadliest of storms and emerging unscathed. As they approached the ominous Obsidian Isle, the air became thick with tension, and the sea whispered ominous warnings unfazed. Blackthorn ordered his crew to drop anchor in the shadowy waters surrounding the island. The moment the anchor touched the seabed, an otherworldly fog enveloped the ship, and the crew felt an unseen force beckoning them towards the heart of the isle. Deep within the heart of Obsidian Isle, the pirates discovered an ancient, abandoned fortress shrouded in an eerie silence. The air was heavy with the scent of decay, and the creaking of unseen doors echoed through the desolate halls. Undeterred, Blackthorn and his crew ventured further, guided only by the dim light of flickering lanterns. As they delved into the fortress's depths, the shadows seemed to come alive, whispering haunting tales of the cursed souls who had once inhabited the island. The walls dripped with the echoes of their torment, and the crew felt the weight of the curse bearing down on them. Yet, driven by the promise of untold treasures rumored to lie within the fortress, they pressed on. Within the fortress, the crew stumbled upon an ancient chamber adorned with cryptic symbols and adorned with the remnants of long-forgotten rituals. At its center lay a pedestal with a weathered map, revealing the location of a hidden chamber, said to house the greatest treasure of all the heart of the abyss. This mythical artifact was said to grant unimaginable power to whoever possessed it, but at a grave cost. With greed burning in their eyes, the pirates followed the map through a labyrinthine series of tunnels that seemed to shift and change as if the very walls conspired against them. The air grew colder, and the whispers of the shadows turned into anguished wails. Finally, the crew reached the heart of the labyrinth, a vast chamber bathed in an otherworldly glow. At its center stood the heart of the abyss, a pulsating obsidian orb radiating an ominous energy. As Captain Blackthorn reached out to claim the treasure, the shadows around them began to converge, taking on sinister forms. The heart of the abyss unleashed its power, and the crew felt an overwhelming surge of malevolent energy coursing through their veins. One by one, they transformed into grotesque shadows, cursed to haunt the fortress for all eternity. Captain Blackthorn, now a shadow of his former self, realized too late the true cost of his avarice. Obsidian Isle, having claimed yet another crew, sank back into the depths of the sea, its secrets hidden once more. The legend of the Raven's Revenge and its ill-fated crew would live on as a cautionary tale, a tale of how the pursuit of untold wealth could lead even the bravest of men to become nothing more than shadows, condemned to wander the abyss forevermore. As the shadows of the cursed pirates clung to the desolate fortress. A strange and unsettling transformation occurred within the heart of the abyss. The obsidian orb pulsed with an otherworldly energy, revealing an ethereal figure that materialized before Captain Blackthorn. The figure, cloaked in darkness, spoke in a haunting voice that resonated through the chamber. "Captain Nathaniel Blackthorn, your greed has awakened the ancient curse that binds this island. For your transgressions, you and your crew shall remain as shadows, guardians of the heart of the abyss." The spectral entity intoned. Blackthorn, now a mere silhouette of his former self, attempted to defy the entity's decree, but his voice emerged as a ghostly whisper. The spectral figure continued, "The heart of the abyss shall remain hidden, and only those willing to pay the ultimate price may seek its power. You and your crew shall serve as a warning to those who dare to covet the forbidden." The once proud pirates, now condemned to an eternity of shadows, roamed the labyrinthine corridors, their whispers blending with the haunting wails that echoed through the fortress. The ethereal figure vanished, leaving the cursed crew to grapple with their newfound existence. In the days that followed, the seas around Obsidian Isle grew even more tempestuous, as if nature itself mourned the tragedy that befell the ill-fated pirates. Ships passing by reported eerie sightings of shadowy figures moving in the mist, and tales of the haunted fortress spread among sailors like a chilling ghost story. Word of the cursed treasure reached the ears of a new breed of adventurers. Among them was the fearless Captain Isabella Ravenwood, known for her audacity and unwavering determination. Legend had it that she hailed from a lineage of explorers who had faced supernatural challenges and emerged victorious. Captain Ravenwood, undeterred by the ominous reputation of Obsidian Isle, assembled a crew of skilled individuals, each possessing unique talents and backgrounds. Their mission to penetrate the veil of the curse and unveil the secrets hidden within the fortress. The journey to Obsidian Isle was fraught with perils, as Captain Ravenwood's ship, the Serpent's Sovereignty, approached the shrouded waters. The crew experienced strange phenomena. Whispers carried on the wind, beckoning them forward, while shadows danced upon the deck, casting ominous silhouettes. Navigating through the treacherous fog, the crew dropped anchor near the forsaken island, armed with knowledge passed down through generations, and a determination that rivaled the fiercest storms. They ventured into the heart of the labyrinth. The echoes of the past haunted them at every turn, with the shadows of the former crew watching silently as they reached the pulsating chamber. Captain Ravenwood confronted the heart of the abyss. With a solemn gaze, the spectral entity appeared once more, testing their resolve. "You seek the power that lies within, but are you willing to pay the price?" it intoned. Captain Ravenwood, with unwavering conviction, responded, "We are not driven by greed, but by the pursuit of knowledge and the desire to break the curse that has befallen this land." The entity nodded, and the heart of the abyss resonated with a newfound intensity. The chamber seemed to warp, revealing hidden passages that led to the core of the fortress. Captain Ravenwood and her crew pressed on, facing challenges that tested their courage and unity. As they reached the inner sanctum, the heart of the abyss unveiled its secrets. It held the power to manipulate shadows, granting the ability to traverse unseen and harness the darkness itself. However, the entity issued a solemn warning. The power came at a cost. 10. Those who wielded it would forever be connected to Obsidian Isle. Captain Ravenwood, understanding the consequences, made a choice that defied the fate of those who came before. The heart of the Abyss acknowledged the purity of their intentions and allowed them to leave the fortress, breaking the curse that lingered for centuries. The shadows of the former crew dissipated, finding peace at last. As Captain Ravenwood and her crew sailed away from Obsidian Isle, the fog lifted, and the curse that gripped the waters receded. The haunted fortress, once a symbol of dread, stood silent, its secrets no longer guarded by shadows. The tale of Captain Isabella Ravenwood and the Serpent's sovereignty became a legend, whispered among sailors who dared to explore the mysteries of the sea. Obsidian Isle, now free from its dark legacy, faded into obscurity, a reminder that not all treasures were measured in gold, and not all curses were unbreakable.